As nearly 200,000 men and women of all ages and backgrounds across the nation and beyond can attest, the rewards of belonging to a garden club are much more than the pure pleasure of growing things. Certainly, joining a garden club is a great way to green your thumb. But the opportunities clubs offer for enjoyment, learning, and fulfillment take our members far beyond their own backyards.
Come with us on a brief pictorial tour of the projects, accomplishments, and gatherings of our membership. We'll take you from town to country, from forest to seaside, from urban streets to superhighways, from schools to hospitals. You'll see for yourself how garden club members everywhere go and grow in diverse activities tailored to local interests.
Before we begin our tour, consider these facts about National Garden Clubs. With nearly 6,000 local clubs that choose their own specific programs, 8 regions, 50 state clubs, a national capital area club, and hundreds of international affiliates, National Garden Clubs, which was organized in 1929, has become the largest volunteer organization of its type in the world. Its members come together to create a powerful international voice and synergistic network for advancing common interest.
Most local, state, and regional clubs meet monthly and offer a wide range of top-notch educational programs on the latest gardening techniques, floral design, conservation, and even the study of birds, butterflies, and beneficial insects. In addition, garden clubs develop and participate in myriad outstanding and rewarding local, state, regional, and national community service projects.
Membership includes people from so many different backgrounds and interests. What brings NGC members together?
First and foremost, they share a desire to promote the love and benefits of gardening and floral design among individuals from all walks of life. In addition, members work to develop and promote a variety of community service projects related to civic and environmental responsibility. Today's garden clubs creatively and effectively address current issues, such as water conservation, invasive plants, and other environmental concerns. National Garden Club's successful involvement in so many initiatives is evident in every region of the country.
Let's begin our virtual tour with a look at NGC headquarters, which is located adjacent to the world-renowned Missouri Botanical Garden in St. Louis. This is the heart of the organization's administrative and educational network.
The multi-layered mission of National Garden Clubs is evident at its handsome headquarters building and surrounding 6-acre park-like grounds. The building itself provides meeting and administrative space and a place for maintaining the organization's historical archives, educational resources, and gifts. Two special features of the site are a memorial garden dedicated to victims of the September 11, 2001 terrorist attacks and a unique tree preservation site that includes a white ash cloned from the Mount Vernon estate of George Washington. The planting of more cloned trees from historically significant sites is planned to preserve the genetic material of what many consider the last great trees of America. It is one small example of how National Garden Clubs works to preserve its historic garden heritage. In addition, NGC has an impressive variety of national outreach projects that promote civic and environmental responsibility.
Leaving headquarters behind, let's look at a sampling of the national community service projects that involve garden clubs coast to coast. First, we'll visit a few of the state and national forests that have benefited from the Penny Pines program. This effort, which encourages local garden clubs to raise funds in support of a forest in their own area or region, was developed in partnership with the U.S. Forest Service. To date, Penny Pines has collected close to $108,000 on the state and local level to replant damaged state and national forests coast to coast. In addition, garden clubs in California raise approximately $35,000 each year for Penny Pines.
Another project in a similar vein is the Natural Disasters USA Grant Program, which funds efforts of local clubs to replant, restore, and beautify public areas that have been damaged by such events as earthquakes, floods, and storms. A related effort was the Green the Gulf Coast Grants Initiative. After Hurricane Katrina swept the region in 2005, Garden Club members wanted to do everything possible to provide funds and volunteers to re-landscape hurricane-damaged public areas.
Among the most visible and popular service projects nationally is the Blue Star Memorial Initiative, which honors American servicemen and women and beautifies public settings. Since the program was initiated in 1944, garden clubs have dedicated nearly 3,000 handsome markers along U.S. highways and in national cemeteries, parks, and government facilities.
Working with other philanthropic or civic organizations on national initiatives is another way Garden Club members make an impact. One of these cooperative efforts is the Habitat for Humanity landscaping program. Armed with garden trowels and plants, thousands of Garden Club members have assisted new Habitat for Humanity homeowners in establishing low-maintenance, environmentally friendly gardens.
Encouraging the development of local programs that use gardens therapeutically is another way National Garden Clubs benefits communities. A sampling of recent horticultural therapy and healing garden projects include supporting a tactile and fragrance garden at a school for the blind in North Carolina, teaching gardening skills to developmentally challenged high school students in Maryland, planning, planting, and maintaining healing gardens in nursing homes in Virginia.
In keeping with its garden therapy focus, National Garden Clubs also conducts a program to promote breast cancer education and awareness. Called Plant It Pink, this project encourages clubs to plant pink-infused gardens and work with breast cancer survivors through garden therapy projects.
With its awareness focus, Plant It Pink is also a good example of the emphasis National Garden Clubs places on education in a variety of forms. In fact, NGC offers members a vast array of educational resources, including catalogs, informational publications, and lesson plans that provide insight and ideas year-round. The organization also sponsors several accredited educational programs and schools for its members as well as the public. Programs include basic horticulture study units, design study units, flower show schools, landscape design study courses, environmental studies schools, and gardening study courses. These popular schools and courses are presented in a variety of formats and can be presented or sponsored by local and state garden clubs.
One of the National Garden Club's most popular types of educational and social activities remains the Standard Flower Show. These colorful, enjoyable events continue to draw crowds across the U.S. while giving local club members a chance to exhibit plants, floral arrangements, and educational exhibits while competing for prizes. The shows also help spread the word about the joys of gardening and serve as a forum for learning and discussing the latest horticultural and design trends.
National Garden Clubs also is proud of its College Scholarship Program, which offers financial aid to students majoring in fields of study related to horticulture and the environment. NGC awards more than 30 advanced scholarships annually.
NGC strives to educate children and teens about gardening, conservation, and environmental stewardship. Youth-directed projects include poetry, essay, and art contests, such as a sculpture competition using recyclable materials. Another is the Smoky Bear Woodsy Owl Poster Contest, sponsored in cooperation with the U.S. Forest Service. Promoting youth gardening activities in schools and public locations is a key element of the Youth Initiative. One project is a cooperative effort with scouting organizations to promote the use of native plants while teaching gardening basics. To earn a National Garden Club's Girl Scout Native Plants Patch, Scouts study the native plants in their home areas and establish native beauty spots in their communities.
National Garden Club's leadership is committed to nurturing new ideas and keeping pace with the evolving needs of communities and the changing interests of members. To keep a pulse on local and state activities, leaders at all levels connect through websites, blogs, Twitter, Facebook, Flickr, newsletters, email blasts, and of course, meetings and conventions.
Every 2 years, National Garden Clubs installs new officers. In addition to promoting successful continuing projects, each new president invites garden clubs to participate in special projects to complement the theme chosen for that administration. A recent sampling includes the Historic Gardens Project, Let Freedom Ring, recognizing those who have served our country, Plant Natives, Grow Organic, a school gardens program, Beautify Blight, a community gardens initiative, Golden Days, a daffodil mass planting program to honor our senior members, plantings for public spaces, such as gardens with edibles, container gardens, trees and shrubs, and protecting aquatic ecosystems.
Our pictorial tour of National Garden Clubs has taken us to a sampling of the communities that go and grow, thanks to Garden Club members' energies and commitment. Obviously, garden clubs and their membership contribute positively to their communities and the environment. As we conclude our tour, let's look for a moment at the other major benefit of belonging to this amazing organization, mainly growing your opportunities for fun, learning, and building a network of lifelong friends who share your interests.
Joining a club is simply a great way to make a difference while engaging in activities you love with like-minded people. To join a garden club in your area or to start a new club, check the resources page on the NGC website at www.gardenclub.org or contact the national organization via phone or email for information.
Grow your world and green your community by joining a garden club today. It's time to go and grow.